What is up, everyone? All right, so we are into our third week of my power building program, and last week I hit the bench press for 265 for 3 sets of 3 reps. This week I jumped up 10 pounds total to make it 275. Now, let me remind you guys, I haven't repped out 275 in maybe 4 to 5 months. Ever since I started cutting, the bench press has been my worst exercise, but it felt good nonetheless. The only problem I'm having difficulties with is my mechanics. You guys can see that my left shoulder is lagging behind my right. The right can get the weight off pretty easily, but my left lags behind. Now, I don't know what is the problem with that. I think I'm not warming up enough or stretching enough. Let me repeat that. I am not stretching whatsoever. So I'm getting really worried with that. So what I'm going to be doing is warming up a lot, stretching before and afterwards. Dynamic stretching beforehand and static stretching afterwards. You guys can see how far my left lags behind my right. So we benched on Monday, and on Tuesday was my leg day. And for the first time, again, I haven't been able to touch this kind of weight for the bench press or the squats for months after my competition and before my competition. So I am extremely happy that the weight is moving, and it's moving nicely, even though mentally I'm not all there, or physically. So I finally got 4 plates for three. Actually, I did 2 sets of 3 reps with this weight, because instead of doing my 3x3, I chose to do 2x3 and then do 385 for 3. So I'm going to show you what a typical day for me is when it comes to eating, how my diet is looking, and what I'm trying to do with my diet and base it off my programming. So I'm trying to eat anywhere from 2,500 calories to 2,800 calories. Now, for carbs, I'm trying to have at least over 300 of grams, and fat, I'm trying to keep it a little above 60 or below 60. I don't mind if it's anywhere around 50 to 70. Now, for protein, I'm trying to eat a little more than my body weight. My body weight is around 183 pounds, so 200 seems appropriate. Now, I'm not strict at all with my macros anymore. I'm not cutting weight. I'm gaining weight, so I feed off the energy I have in the gym. If I'm lacking energy or I'm not progressing on my weights, that means I need to eat more. Now, if my weight is staying the same, but I'm getting stronger, then I don't need to increase the food. Now, if I'm losing weight, obviously I need to increase the food. And if I'm getting a little chubby around the stomach area, then I need to be a little more careful. Maybe start adding cardio, because I stopped cardio. I know I need to get back to it, at least do it 3 times a week for 30 minutes, but I cannot seem to find the time with work and school. So as long as I'm progressing in the gym with my weightlift or my powerlifting, then I'm more than happy. But here's a typical day for me. I start off with my favorite cereal, Honey Bunches of Oats with crispy almonds, mixed with reduced fat 2% milk, followed by egg whites and regular eggs with my multi-grain 100% whole grain bread, and oatmeal, old-fashioned oatmeal, no flavor whatsoever. I usually blend that with my muscle milk 100% whey protein isolate. And you guys have seen me make that protein drink a bunch of times. I'd rather drink my oatmeal than sit there for hours eating. And last but not least, it's usually long grain rice bar boiled. I think that means it comes already boiled. So all you need to do is boil up some water and put it in, and after 15 minutes, it should be all done and ready to go. And for that day, I had beef instead of chicken breast, but usually it's going to be with chicken breast. So that being said, that's what my regular day of eating looks like. and I usually average around 26 to 2800 calories with 300 to 350 grams of carbs, 60 grams of fat, and 200 grams of protein. Hopefully you guys were able to follow through with that. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked this video. Hit that thumbs up button if you did. Comment, share, and subscribe.